If you've ever tried camping in the middle of summer, you know just how brutal that heat can get. Whether you're tent camping, car camping, or just hiking out in the wild, staying cool is the key to actually enjoying the trip. In this video, I'll show you 7 hacks we use to stay cool in the brutal heat of summer. Today, I'm sharing my favorite tried and true tips to beat the heat and stay comfortable, even when the temperatures hit triple digits. Let's get into it. Tip number 1, neck fans. There's 3 types of neck fans: standard neck fans, dual fans, and neck coolers with thermoelectric plates. Standard neck fans have 2 ducted fans that force air blowing around your neck. Nothing fancy, but it just works. The thermoelectric neck fans not only blow air, but they have metal plates on the inside that turn cool when you turn it on. The surface temperatures can drop about 15 to 20 degrees lower than ambient temperature. It feels like putting on a nice cool bandana on a hot day, but with a caveat. From my experience, the thermoelectric cooling only works in mildly warm temperatures. Anything warmer than about 85 degrees Fahrenheit, it doesn't work. Instead, it works the opposite. The plates won't cool efficiently enough, and instead the plates get warm on your skin, blocking any air from blowing onto your neck. These work great in winter because the thermoelectric plates have a heat function that make them turn warm. Dual fans are nice because you can aim them wherever you want, say one for your face and one for your body, but it's definitely not recommended for people with long hair. The fans will get tangled up in your hair. If you have a suspension backpack, you can just turn on the fan and put it in the back of the suspension for some back cooling. Speaking of back cooling, tip number 2. For people who have suspension backpacks like this Osprey Manta, add a fan on the back of the suspension part. It really feels like air conditioning on your back when you're hiking out in the super hot weather. The fan I'm using is a cabinet cooling fan, and I just modified it to fit the back of my backpack. I just used the rubber grommets used to mount the fan and screwed them into the back of my suspension, and then just ran the wire into my hip pack, and it can run off any USB battery pack. And the fan that I'm using has an on and off switch, so it can go from off, low, medium, and high. I'm using a 10,000 milliamp battery, which is good for about 5 days of hiking. Tip number 3, misting fans. Regular fans can help cool you off, but in serious heat, they just blow hot air. When you add a misting function, it really makes a huge difference in how it cools you off. Misters can lower air temperatures 10 to 20 degrees. The evaporative action of the water drying off actually pulls heat away from your skin. Not only do misting fans help cool you off, they do a great job at keeping biting insects like flies and mosquitoes in check. I've done a bunch of reviews on my favorite and not so favorite misting fans, including this Ego 10-inch misting fan, so make sure you check out my reviews playlist to check out those review videos. Tip number 4, a wet bandana or a neck gaiter. A wet bandana or a neck gaiter helps cool you off in 2 ways. It blocks the solar radiation from hitting your neck, and the evaporative action of the water actually pulls heat away from your neck. In extreme heat, dunk the neck gaiter or the bandana in water, and it'll keep you cool for about 2 to 3 hours. I really love these bandanas from Colombia. They have these little dots on the fabric, and they're supposed to cool off when you get them wet. I don't know if it actually works, but I really love the fabric of this bandana because it's super soft, and instead of like cotton, when it gets sweaty, it gets kind of stinky. This one's really soft, and it kind of keeps the odors in check. Tip number 5, a little spray bottle. Whenever we're outside, I always keep a small spray bottle with me. It has so many uses. You can use it to spray on your face to cool off, or you can use it to wet your bandana, or you can use it to wash your hands before having a snack, or maybe your kids are eating a sticky sweet snack on the trail, and it's an easy way to just wash things off. I keep one on my backpack with an elastic cord so I can easily access it when we're out hiking. Tip number 6, a cooling blanket. This blanket by Elegear is double-sided. One side has their Arc Chill cooling fabric, and the other side is 100% Egyptian cotton. Both sides are super soft and comfortable. According to the website, the cooling side can drop temperatures 4 to 9 degrees and dissipate body heat 12 times faster than cotton. It really feels cool on your skin and keeps the sticky humidity in check. This is my go-to blanket for sleeping in the heat. Tip number 7, a shade tarp. Getting out of the direct sun can feel 10 to 25 degrees cooler. I say cooler because say if it's 95 degrees outside and you're in the sun, it may feel closer to 110 due to the solar radiation directly on your skin. A tarp or even a small tree will block the solar radiation, making it feel much cooler. Set up your tent under a tree for shade. If you can't find tree shade, set up a tarp over your tent and skip the rainfly. A tarp will keep your tent much cooler than using the rainfly to block the sun. A rainfly will trap in the heat. Using a tarp, you can set up your tent with just the inner mesh for much better ventilation. What's your favorite way to cool off in the heat of summer? Let me know in the comments below. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next one.